Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Loves, it's day 3 of the reading rush, and I am still in my pajamas. So it's just one of those mornings where I just don't want to change. And on the videos, they only see my shirt, so we're gonna go with it. So last night I finished Slay, and I'm gonna give it 3.75 stars. I found the ending to be rushed in a way. Like, we find out something big, which I guessed it, so it wasn't a surprise, so that kind of sucked. And I feel like they just like brush by it and then it's like over with, and we're like, okay. And then I feel like the other part just kind of wraps up so nicely, which I do like the ending. I think it's really cool, but I don't know. I just think it was kind of weird. Sorry, I forgot to put my ring light on. So now you guys don't have to see my thing in my eyes. Yeah, I mean, I liked it. Don't get me wrong. I really like it. I like the story behind it. I just think I am not a video game person at all. So for me, those parts kind of dragged on, but that was just my personal liking. But otherwise, I did enjoy this book, and yeah, so Slay. And so that counted for a read a book with a cover that has the same color as your birthstone. So that is 3 books down, check, and I'm gonna keep going. So I was kind of stuck on which direction I wanted to go to from here. Wow, my hair is absolutely insane. I think I'm going to read my book that I randomly picked. And if you didn't see my TBR video, I was at Target and I had to pick up something when I was there, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna randomly go in the book section and pick something out. So if you had not seen that clip, it's in my TBR video for the reading rush, which I'll post below. And I landed on Adorkable by Cookie O something. I can't read the rest. Gorman, because there is a lovely sticker that I hate. So this book is a romance YA. It's a song. It looks like it's about a fake boyfriend trope, which I do generally like sometimes. It's just the cover for me is like, I don't know. The title is, maybe it's not more of the cover art. It's the title. Like, the title for me is a put off. I don't know how I feel about this, but obviously I'm going to read it. So it is not a long book. I think it's only like 302 pages. I just hope I can get through it because, I don't know, maybe I need to go in with more of an open mind. But the reviews, it doesn't have a terrible rating on Goodreads. I don't remember what it was, but I'll post it here when editing me does that. But yeah, so Adorkable would be my next pick. Then I was going through my books, and for the book that starts with "the" is The Patient. And I thought I was really excited to read that book, but something about it is just I'm not in the mood for it. So I might pick another book to fulfill that prompt. I know I've heard a lot of good things. I'm not feeling it right now. And I know with a reading rush, you don't want to waste your time in a book that you're not feeling, because again, you're trying to get as many books done as you possibly can in that week. So I think I'm going to maybe switch that, but I'll let you know later on. So today's Instagram challenge is to take a picture with your pet with the book that you're reading. So I'm super excited for that one. Hopefully my dog will sit for that. It's a little bit easier, I feel like, than the other ones that we've been doing. I'm hoping that it's outside. I'm gonna take a picture outside, I think, just because I like the lighting outside, and that's kind of what I do a lot of my Instagram pictures that are outside, and I use like flowers and stuff for my pictures. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna do, but we'll see. Also, I need to at some point there's a tag that I need to do. I don't know if I'm gonna do it in this one or the next one. It's like something about like racing, and like you have to pick books for different like prompts, but I don't know what I'm doing that one. It just depends on how my day's going. So my kids have midterms today. I have a schedule of kids need test read, and there's no one that's coming. I'm not expecting anybody, but if that's the case, then I'm gonna export my video from yesterday, read, and maybe watch some booktube videos from yesterday. So I will update you when I've actually read something in this book, and hopefully it's doable. We'll see. Bye, loves.
Right there on top of the moon, we could sit and do nothing. I wish we were bold to just fly away. I don't wanna care, just be here and I'm good alone. I'll be okay, miss you like an old friend.
Hi, loves.
Too scared.
Where are we going? Yeah, we're gonna go to we're going to Panera Bread quickly for lunch. We can eat outside. So I'm going with my mom and my sister. I have read a little bit of a dork. Oh, and Grayson. So I read a little bit of a Dorkable. It's really corny. It's about a girl who it goes on, like, she keeps a journal of like all these dates that she's been set up on, and they've been terrible. She's in love with her friend Bex, who's her best friend since she's been little, and Bex is like the ladies guy. There's like one scene where like he's at practice first. I don't know what sport he plays. He hasn't said it. And like they're all like telling him to take his shirt off, like and he like takes it off and like throws it to him. It's so weird. But I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be a quick read though. Like that's like the words are really big on the page and stuff. But it's different than I would normally read. This is a really weird angle. I apologize. I'm in a different car than I do for my other car videos. So we're gonna go eat lunch, and then I'll probably get Starbucks later and read some more, and I'll update you when I actually have like reading material. I obviously still have to do my picture Instagram challenge. I wanted to do it outside. However, it looks like it might rain today. Yeah, Grayson's agreeing with me. So I'll update you when I actually have something more than just a goofy love story or wannabe love story book. I have no more. Bye.
Bye.
Hello. So I am back in my car. We are running a few errands. And of course I'm getting Starbucks. Update, I took my Instagram picture, and originally wanted to do it outside, but it's raining out, so that couldn't happen. Then I had was gonna put like glasses on my dog, and she didn't want that either. So then I was like, okay, I'll do something in my living room, and that worked. And then Grayson wanted to get involved in it, so I ended up posting two pictures. I posted one with Grayson, my dog, and my book, and then another one with just my dog. Her name's Jessie. So, but there were definitely some funny epic fails beforehand, so I'll post a couple of those pictures here so you can see it was pretty funny. And then this is the pictures that I ended up going with for my Instagram post, so not bad. I did get 2 boxes of book mail from Amazon, so I'll be opening those up, and I will be reading more of Adorkable during this time when I'm basically in the line at Starbucks, but it's still really, really corny, and it's like every trope imaginable. But I think it'll be a quick read, so I will fill you in when I have more time. So I was gonna wait to do this book now when I got home, but I don't want to wait, so let's open it up. So it's 2 Amazon boxes. I'm pretty sure I know what these are. So like I said, I ordered the more of the Wayward Children series. So I had read the first 2 books. The first one I read as an ebook, the second was an audiobook, but since I really did like them, I wanted to have the full collection of the book. So I have the first book, and I now have the second book to add to the third one, which I had purchased the third one for this readathon. Sorry, I'm moving up in the line. Don't we just like these ones on the fly? Okay, and then I'm thinking these are the 4th and the 5th book, which I ordered because, again, I just want to read the whole series. So let's see. Okay, so then I have In an Absent Dream. That's a really pretty cover. It's like a treehouse with a door, and then Down Among the Sticks and Bones. So this one was the which one? I'm trying to think. Okay, so this was the second book, the Down Among the Bones. So I've read that one. So that's the second book. And then this one was the first book. So first, second, and then I just read the third one, which was the one that I had vlogged about earlier. And then this one is I don't know. It's An Absent Dream is the 4th one, which is the next one I'll be reading. I was hoping to start with a the, because like I said, I'm trying to find a replacement for my the one. And then this must be the 5th one. So, yeah, I think so. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I am really excited to read the rest of these series, so I did just want to tell you guys what was in here because I didn't want to miss or want to wait. I don't know why I did it like that, but super excited book now. Alright, I'll check in with you later. Bye guys.
Right there on top of the moon, we could sit and do nothing. I wish we were bold to just fly away. I don't wanna care, just be here and I'm good alone. I'll be okay, miss you like an old friend. Too scared now, thinking I should call up, I'm not. I think it's hard how we always wait another day.
Hello, it's like 4:45. I figured I'd do an update. My dog Jessie is making a presence since, you know, it was the dog picture for Instagram, I guess. She was barking, so I just picked her up. So, I'm in my dining room again. I have no idea why. I think it's just that I'm lazy to move my ring light. It was still here from when I was working earlier. But I have read quite a bit of Adorkable. So, kind of a better basis around this story is Sally. She's been best friends with Bex since they've been a child. Bex is like the all-star soccer player, super attractive. My son's playing with a balloon. Super attractive, and Sally is super, she calls herself like the dork geeky girl. She's into Harry Potter, Star Wars, Star Trek, and so everyone kind of thinks that it's like this unlikely friendship, but they've been friends for quite some time. Her mom and her best friend, they keep trying to set her up on like blind dates and they're disastrous. So she wants them to stop asking. So she, there was a rumor that started that Bex and Sally were dating because someone had seen them at the mall and he was like catching her because she was falling. So like they thought they were together. So they kind of played along with that and have been fake dating. So I like the idea of friends to fake dating instead of like random people like fake dating, like they had like a really good relationship beforehand. It is so corny. The parts with Bex and these other girls like at the soccer games yelling out like to marry him, and it's kind of funny. I mean, it's cute. It's a fluff piece. It's super easy to read. I mean, I'm not hating it. It's just, it's so corny. So I'm on page 170, and I believe it has 209 or 301 pages. So that's not that bad. Like, I definitely can finish that, tonight, I think. So actually I lied. It's less than that because it keeps counting the pages for like the next book that the author writes, which is kind of weird. So it's actually only to page 279. So I have like a little over 100 pages left, but with this book, I can get that done super easily. Plans for the rest of the night is obviously to read. We're gonna do something for dinner. I don't know what. I don't feel like cooking. We have a mess in the house and I need to clean that. I feel like I've been putting my house like to the side. And we also, my son's redoing his room, so we have to redecorate that. And then I do have some craft type things that I need to get done tonight, which I don't really want to do, but I have to. So that's my plan for the rest of the night. Not too exciting, but at least my goal is to get this book done, and then move on to something else. So we'll see. Hopefully I can get that done.
Right there on top of the moon, we could sit and do nothing. I wish we were bold to just fly away. I don't wanna care, just be here and I'm good alone. I'll be okay, miss you like an old friend.
So I finished Adorkable, toddler noise, and surprisingly, I kind of liked this. It's cute, it's fluffy, it's made me smile, which was nice. I'm gonna give it 3 out of 5 stars. I mean, it's not the best thing I've ever read, written, you know, but it's cute, and I liked it. So, you know, it's the trope of, you know, I like the trope of friends to lovers. Instead of enemies to lovers, it had fake dating in it. It just was a cute little like wholesome story. So yeah, I don't, and it, you know, for me, 3 out of 5 is not a bad rating at all. And I wouldn't mind, you know, picking up something else by her if I needed just like a little light read to kind of get me reading more, you know, fun books, because I feel like a lot of books I read are really sad and depressing and morbid, which is not a good thing. But this is kind of what I needed, because I feel like I've read a lot of kind of like dark, sad books lately. So yeah, definitely a book that I would not have picked up on my own. So I'm kind of glad that this is where it landed. So 3 out of 5 stars. So that is 4 books down for me. Check. For the reading rush. So I don't know what I'm going to pick up next. So I have Loveless next, for a book that takes place in a different continent. I have the Silver Lining Playbook for a movie that I've seen first before reading the book. And then I have the one where a book that starts with the. And I originally had The Silent Patient, like I said earlier, but I'm still not feeling it, but I haven't replaced it with anything yet. So maybe I'll figure that out tonight. And then I will start something new tonight. Obviously, I won't finish it because that would be insane. But yeah, so I'm pleasantly surprised. I might look into other books by her, but not a bad one. So I literally just posted that I finished a book and recorded it, and I was like, I don't know what I'm going to read. Well, I'm back already, and I decided, and oh my God, this is like, whoo, it's awful. So I'm done my basement because I have work to do tonight. And I think I'm going to move on to my biggest book I have to read, which is Loveless by Alice Oseman. I have heard nothing but great things about this book. I absolutely love the cover. This is the one that I did for the first day challenge Instagram. Because even the inside's like pretty, like, even though obviously there's no color, I just think that's like super pretty. So this is where I think I'm going to go. This is for one that's set on a different continent than myself. I'm in North America, and I think this is somewhere in Europe, because they reference college as university, and we don't, that's college here. So I'm guessing that's different. But I didn't realize I had book mail. So we get like these drinks that we drink like through Amazon because it's cheaper. It's like called ice water. And my husband was unpacking the box. It's literally been sitting out in my porch for like 2 days. And I didn't realize that this came in. So I bought the book Dexter. I've watched this series like 2 times and I love it. It's like, it's so creepy, so bizarre. But I got the book. So I don't know what I want to do, because I know people are doing that. They're doing TV shows and then picking a book that goes with the TV show that they haven't seen. So I'm like, do I want to switch? I think I might do a Twitter poll between this one and the Silver Lining Playbook. I don't know which one I want to read now, because I am really excited to read this one. And it is short. It's only like 288 pages. So they're honestly both around the same amount of pages. So I don't know which one I want to do. But I will let you know what Twitter decides, and I think I'm going to start Loveless, because this is my chunker of a book. It's like 400 and something pages. So, but I think it's going to be a fast read, because it is supposed to be really, really good. But maybe I'll switch this. I don't know. Now I'm confusing myself after I thought I was more sure. I'm so indecisive. I'll let you know what I decide in the end. This was...
Right there on top of the moon, we could sit and do nothing. I wish we were bold to just fly away. I don't wanna care, just be here and I'm good alone. I'll be okay, miss you like an old friend. Too scared now, thinking I should call up all night. I think it's hard how
I am bringing you the rest of this video from the comfort of my bed, because I'm so tired. So it's like 10:30. As I said earlier, I didn't know if I wanted to switch my book or not for the movie adaptation. I know it would be a TV show switch, but I didn't know that there are some people doing that. So I took a poll on Twitter, and it was suggested that I switch to Dexter, which that cover is literally terrifying. So then I was like, okay. So I'm working in my basement, and I'm like, I don't know which book I want to read next. So as you saw, I read the first chapter in Dexter, which was up to page 14. And then in Loveless, chapter 1 was really short, so I wanted to be equal, so I read 14 pages at this, which actually ended at a perfect spot. And I went with Loveless by Alice Oseman. Once they mentioned Avril Lavigne, Skater Boy, I was like, hell yeah, I'm continuing with this book because that was my jam. So, so far, we're introduced to our main character. Her name is Georgia, and it is her last big thing before she goes to uni. It was prom, and she is talking about how she wants love. Like, she's seen it in her family, like all this love and a relationship, even just like a clumsy first kiss, and she's never had that. And she wants that. Like, she loves like the love stories like from Disney, she says, but she just hasn't found it. And you know, she has 2 best friends, and she's like, you know, even like with them, like, you know, like you can see that they're attractive, but I'm not like attracted to them. And so right now, there's been a boy that people think that she's had a crush on since grade 7. And they're now playing Truth or Dare, and they're trying to get her to kiss him so that she can go leave high school with at least having her first kiss before she goes to uni. I'm super in like at the beginning of this book, so that's a really terrible plot, but I will be able to tell you more of a plot hopefully once I actually read the book. So I am going to probably read more tonight, but like I said, I just want to close this off because I want to be able to just kind of like read like with a light in the dark so that way I can go right to bed as soon as I'm done. But total pages for today. So as a total today, I read, I wrote it down and now I lost where I wrote it down. I am terrible at this. I read 306 pages and I completed an entire book, which I'm really proud of myself that I was able to read this whole book in one day. And like I said, I surprisingly liked it. Wow, I look beautiful right now. Okay. I apologize. So yeah, so again, I was able to do the Instagram challenge. I did a good amount of pages in a day, finished a book. I would say it was a pretty successful day 3 of the reading rush. Thursday, my plan is to do one of the other video challenges. So maybe a tag, or I know one of them was to like dress like a cover of your book. So maybe I kind of did that already with Loveless, but maybe I can like wear a shirt that's like this color. I don't know, because this book is definitely gonna take me longer to read because it's like 400 something pages. So it's a chunky one, and I really need to plow through that book if I want to maybe get to 7 books this week. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I'm gonna try. Time of the video where I do my YouTube shout outs for some of my fellow booktubers that I think are just awesome, which there are so many, but it's so hard to narrow it in. But the first one I would like to do is Bree from Coffee Books and Bullet Journals. She is actually someone that I am doing VEDA with, which is videos every day in August. I also have my announcement video for that, so check that out. I'm doing with a bunch of amazing people. Bree has just been really welcoming since I joined the BookTube community about 2 months ago, not even. She has been really helpful, I feel like. I love her videos. I love hearing her book reviews. I've definitely gotten some reads that I want to read based off her reviews. So if you have not checked it out, I would do that. Another one I would like to suggest is Bobbi from Bobbi's Dusty Pages. I literally don't have my glasses on, so I couldn't read that. I don't know why I have my glasses off, but Bobbi from Bobbi's Dusty Reads, she kind of started around the same time as I did. She is so creative. She like dresses up in a lot of her videos to go with things, like she did the Myth Taker and she did costumes for it. It was literally amazing. Her cosplay is like through the roof. Her content's super interesting. Again, books that I want to read now based off her reviews. So again, if you have not checked her out, I will link her video below. So yeah, so if you are new to my channel and you'd like to take this journey with me, I would love for you to press that subscribe button. If you liked this video, please give it the thumbs up. And if you want to hit the little bell, that will be alerted whenever I post new videos, and you can see all this beautifulness when it's, you know, late at night. Yeah, so I'll also post my social media down below if you want to be friends on there. And that's about it I think I have for the day 3 of the reading vlog for my reading rush. So stay kind, loves, and I'll see you later. Bye.
On Friday morning.